a taximeter. Hi, my name's Timway. That was a taximeter. And what is a meter good for? Well, what a taximeter does is it shows you the price based on the distance. And the way it works out the price is it works out how much you're going to pay for your taxi ride based on how far you've traveled or how long that trip has been taken. So there's a couple of different measures that may determine how much you end up paying for the taxi ride. What's important is that there's a meter, and that meter is measuring the progress of that taxi trip and that taxi ride. So what's important here is the fifth thing. So first of all, you know where you want to go. Second, you know where you are. Third, you have a map of options to get there. Fourth, you find out even more options. Fifth, you get a team on your side to help you get there faster. And sixth, very important, you measure it. You measure your progress. There's a couple of measures. One is, I mean, like if you're in a cab, you're looking around going, oh yeah, we've got to that particular point. I'm halfway there. Or I've got to that particular point. I'm 3/4 of the way there. The meter is also going to say, oh, you've got to, you know, it's $6 fare now. Okay, well I know that the fare, you know, is probably going to cost this much, so I'm 3/4 of the way there. The point is to have measures. And if all of a sudden, I was in a taxi once where I know the trip was going to cost $8. It always had. I'd done that trip before. Then all of a sudden, this trip cost me like $13 because the taxi driver goes in some big giant loop way to actually get there. So what I said to the taxi driver is, this trip usually costs $8. I mean, you've gone some other way. That's important. Then he goes, okay, take it for $8. Well, all right, so I saved myself $4. But the point was that without those measures, I wouldn't know where I am. I wouldn't know what my progress is. I wouldn't know what's reasonable. I wouldn't know whether or not I need to actually rework my strategy. So what's important about the measures is working out where you are now and what your progress is towards your goal. So what are your measures? Zero measures, you have no idea what your progress is. You could be sailing around in circles. Now we're switching to ships, but never mind. You could be going around in circles all of a sudden, and it's costing you time, it's costing you money, it's costing you effort. So the measures are really important. So write down your measures. Do it now!